there, Aries. How are you? We're going to get started on your love reading for the month of December, my dear Aries. Let's begin by choosing a tarot deck. And I think I'm going to use this one right here. It's called the Star Kiss deck. Tarot for empaths, Reiki, and energy healers. That's what it looks like. All right, Aries, how's it going, my dear Rams? Balloons could be of significance, maybe a celebration, but not only that, I'm thinking about like hot air balloons. Isn't there like somewhere in Europe somewhere, I think that there's like a hot air balloon festival or something that is of significance for some of you. Maybe it doesn't resonate. You're like, what the hell are you talking about? But maybe you should look into it. Maybe you should go there. I don't know. This is the Page of Pentacles. There could be a Taurus, a Virgo, a Capricorn. Recognize opportunity. Look at that. This is a love reading. This is a love reading. So this might be like a message for you. And I say that because the reading your love reading, we're going to focus on your significant other. I'm actually doing an old spread that I used to do a while back. I called it, What Are They Thinking? Some of you might remember, especially those of you that are my regular viewers, have been watching me for some time. You're my subscribers. You might remember that What Are They Thinking reading. It was actually quite popular. I'm not exactly sure why I stopped doing it. But it's back. I'm bringing it back. That's what I'm going to be doing. What are they thinking? I guess we could call it. We're going to be taking a look at your significant other right now. What are their feelings? What are they thinking about you or about the circumstances? We're also going to take a look at any hidden influences. And finally, I'm going to leave you with some foresight, something that you can look forward to. How the relationship is going to be unfolding. All right. So Page of Pentacles, I feel like it's a message for you, my dear Aries, before we continue. Or cross watcher, you who are watching me right now. Recognize opportunity. Recognize it. Okay. Don't miss an opportunity. There's opportunities right in front of your face. Don't look away. Don't look away. Okay, there's something really good, something very positive here for you guys that it's going to bring you a lot of great rewards and satisfaction, but you have to take maybe some steps towards it, okay? Because it's the Page of Pentacles and all the court cards have to do with some sort of applied action of some sort. The Page of Pentacles in specific could be about planning. So for many of you, there's something here that an opportunity for you to, I'm hearing, start planning for something, okay? The Page of Pentacles. All right. My dear Aries, whew, goodness, that is the Tower that wants to come out. All right, let's put it there. That's your significant, that's what's going on with your significant other right now. Get out, the Tower. There's a painful transition happening right now at this very moment as you listen to me as I am speaking right now. Your significant other is going through a very difficult change in their life. Wow, painful transition. There could be another Aries. It could be a Scorpio of significance. For many of you, this could be some major change in their relationship. There could be like a breakup happening, okay? If maybe it has happened with you or with another person, whatever the case, their love life at this time is getting like a major makeover, okay? And I'm hearing a much needed one. Okay, a long overdue makeover at this very moment, but it's a little bit, not a little bit, it's actually really, really hard what is happening because I'm hearing the way that it's happening, it was unforeseen. The Tower just kind of hits you, I'm hearing, in the gut and takes the air out of you both ways. I mean, okay, both ways, that's quite a hit. A painful transition. Okay. The Page of Cups. No way. This is the Page of Cups. For many of you, your significant other, selective few, is getting some shocking news. Could be regarding a child, or there is a new child. I'm hearing you're the father. You know, you're the father. They got an invitation to the Jerry Springer show, and well, you know what that means. Page of Cups. That's just for a selective few, though. But on a serious note, actually, it's all on a serious note. I'm just trying to find humor here. And, you know, I'm just trying to find the humor here in this, you know, during these hard times, this tough energy. And maybe that's something that you're trying to do too, my dear Aries. You're just trying to poke fun, or you're laughing things off. You're laughing. I'm hearing you're laughing at your downfalls, as you're laughing at your mishaps, and that's because not because you're, you know, trying to be mean, or you're just trying to look at the bright side, okay? The Page of Cups as well tells me that your significant other at this time has a lot to be happy about. So despite the fact that there's a lot of chaos happening in their life right now, I feel like there's like a lot of fresh new energy that they're working with. Okay, so, you know, it's kind of like what I'm getting, like, you know, like how I'm kind of like joking around a little bit, but I'm still being serious. That's kind of like the Tower and the Page of Cups, right? Like, gosh, you know, you're laughing at your own misfortunes. It's kind of like as well what it feels like to me with them, you know, like, gosh, this happened to me, or I really effed up this, and look at what this happened. Like, oh, you know, I'm there. I guess I'm also getting that they are in a position to laugh at themselves a little bit. Perhaps the stupidity, their stupidity, some stupidity is coming from somewhere. The Page of Cups, new excitement. Now, this is Cupid, by the way, guys. You see, that is so cute. That is Cupid. So I feel like the major transition and changes, okay, that are happening in your significant other's life are really meant to, or at the very least, are creating, okay, space in their life for love and romance. Look at that. So I'm hearing in all this rubble, if you could think about like this tower falling apart, and then there's somebody there, you know, looking through the rubble. I'm hearing something has survived, guys. Something has survived. And for many of you, that is Cupid. That is love. Love has survived the chaos, guys. And for you, Aries, I feel like that's you. You are the only survivor. You're the only survivor, my dear Aries, which is quite shocking, perhaps, for you, for them. All right, so that's what's going on right now. We have the Eight of Wands, okay, and it's kind of like, it came out like that, like slanted. So I'm not sure whether it wants to come out upright or reverse. So let me put it back in. Anyways, yeah, that's what's happening. Now let's take a look at what your significant other is feeling. Where do they find themselves in their heart space? We have the Star. So look at them. They have hope. Oh my God, I'm telling you, that's kind of like all they have left. I also feel like, you know, there's a lot of things, perhaps it feels like a lot of things are going wrong. There's a lot of things falling through, a lot of plans, perhaps even that your significant other had, that they expected to go a certain way, and then well, it turns out that it didn't, that they're not going, you know, things are not going as planned. And why did I bring that up? Like, my mind just got a little spacey here. Do bear with me, guys. It's actually not so late, but I had a very long day yesterday. I worked morning all the way to late evening. And then today I've been working since the morning, and it's 2 p.m. It's not that late, but you know, my brain's already like, I feel pretty energized though. It's just, I need a psychic tuning, you know, not necessarily tuning, but clearing. Anyways, but that could also be your energy that I'm sitting in, as well as your significant others. There's like there's a lot there's like a lot of empty space. It feels like there's a lot of empty space. That's what I'm feeling right now. So in your significant other's heart space, they're remaining hopeful. And I'm hearing that's all really that they can do. Now, for many of you, I feel like, you know, especially for those of you that are having or had a fallout or are experiencing hard times in your connection, in your relationship, I feel like your significant other is wanting things to get better. I feel like they miss you. And you know what happens? I'm hearing what happens when you are all alone. Who is it that you long for when you are going through hard times, when you're really, you know, down in a rut? Like, who is the person that you want there next to you? That's you, Aries. This is you. They're longing for you. They miss you. I feel like this person at this time needs a lot of comforting. And well, you're the person that comes to mind with this Star card. I also feel like this person, you know, is trying to remain optimistic about their present circumstances. And, you know, there's this feeling of like, where there's nothing left to do other than to just hope for the best. Is kind of like what they're feeling. I'm also getting that your significant other at this time is kind of feeling a little bit shocked at the way that everything about what has happened. I feel like they've gotten rattled, okay? Like the universe, I'm hearing the Holy Spirit, God has like rattled them in some way through some sort of experience or a major event in their life that really, I'm hearing, knocked them off their feet in a way. And look, with this Star card, it says bright opportunity. It's almost as if, you know, like in your darkest moments, you know, there's that little light. It's like they're able to see that little light there. My camera just moved, guys. That's because it follows me around, and I'm having to like fix it. I haven't really like messed with it like a whole lot. I have to fix the settings to where it just kind of stays put, but I kind of like the fact that it like moves around a little bit. Yeah, let me just keep it there. Anyways, so yeah, if you could think about like a disaster happening, right? There's a disaster that has happened in their life in some way or another, and you're like that twinkle. You're that shining star, that shining light in that darkness that is giving them something to look forward to, some sort of hope. So look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So it's a very heartwarming, actually, feeling of like everything is not lost. It's kind of like what it feels like everything is not lost. Like, yeah, I lost this, I lost that, that is going wrong, or this or that. But you know what? I still have an opportunity. I still have a chance. Maybe for many of you, I still have a chance here, a little bit, a twinkle of hope. Okay, no matter how small, that is helping this individual in a way stay maybe strong. Their faith as well, I feel, has been Their faith has been restored in many ways. Wow. Interesting. Let's see. How are they? We have the 5 of Pentacles, guys. Gosh. I almost get as well as like something had to go terribly wrong for them to realize something. Maybe something didn't have to go wrong, but something did go wrong, and this is what's happening. You know, it's like either it's giving them a fresh new opportunity, perhaps with you. Yeah, 5 of Pentacles. It says hard misfortune. Oh, I'm telling you, this person here has experienced a major loss in their life. Major. 5 of Pentacles, guys. Look at that. You see that there's a person standing by the window, and it's like what is there to do? What is there to do other than just kind of stand here and take it all in? Like, did this really just happen? It's kind of like what is going on with them. Wow. We have the Devil. And then here we have like, this looks like a person that is pretty toxic. They got some pretty toxic stuff going on in their life, right? This Devil. So for many of you, okay, this Devil, okay, could be, I feel like this person emotionally has really fallen, okay? They've been in a very dark space, guys. They might have even fallen to certain addictions, maybe alcoholism, or picked up some sort of bad habit of some sort. Because of the suffering that they're going through. But you know what? They're being liberated at this time with that Tower. But it hurts, you know? It hurts. The Tower brings liberation and freedom, but at a cost, doesn't it? You know, the Tower, like right now I'm thinking about the Santa Muerte. Do you guys know about the Santa Muerte? Have you guys ever seen like cars that have the Reaper? That have Death, the Reaper? So there's a significance to that. So the Santa Muerte is a deity that is worshipped with a lot of people that are into like black magic and stuff. And I've heard about the Santa Muerte ever since I was little. It's something that is very much known. I think it's part of my culture, like the Santa Muerte. You hear about it. I myself heard a lot of stories about the Santa Muerte. And something that I always got about it was that the Santa Muerte is, it gives you what you want. Like if you ask for it, and if you pray to it and make it, you know, if you devote yourself to the Santa Muerte and, you know, pray and, you know, and ask it for something, it will give you what you want. But there's a major sacrifice. That's the thing. And the Santa Muerte takes what you most love. It's like, I'll give you what you want, but do know that there's a very big price to pay. It takes what you most love. And these are stories that I grew up listening to. My parents, like family, or just, you know, being around like just being around family, or, you know, social circles when I was little. You know, adults sometimes get to talking, and it's like a story that I would hear, how somebody lost a child. It's usually how it goes. I've heard a lot about that, like people lose a child, they lose what they most love, and it's usually a person. And I started talking about that. Why? I'm not really sure, guys, why I started talking about that. There's a connection here. Maybe that's of significance, guys. It kind of just popped into my head, okay? Everything is of significance. Everything is of importance. Maybe, you know, if you kind of, you know, lost yourself too, go back to why, you know, what was I talking about? before I started talking about this. There's a reason for it. Yeah. We have the devil and then we have the 5 of Pentacles. So it's that kind of loss, guys, for many of you. It's like, I feel like those dynamics for many of you are of significance, okay? I almost feel like there's something here going on, a loss that they are experiencing that is not their fault. Perhaps that's why I started talking about the Santa Muerte. And well, you know, when you see, if you ever see the Santa Muerte, again, it's the Reaper pretty much, is death. If you ever see them on cars, it's people that made a promise, okay, to the Santa Muerte. And it usually goes like that, like, I will honor you. And they do it by putting, you know, an image of the Santa Muerte on their vehicle so that everybody can see. And that's a form of devotion there. Like, look, don't come after me. So, I feel like it's something like that. There's like something unfortunate here that has happened in this in your significant other's life, but it almost feels as if I mean, it's a misfortune. It's almost something like that. It's like it's not their fault, but it's I'm hearing they just got caught in the crossfire. However, okay, that resonates. So yeah, look, the 5 of Pentacles in their heart space. Oh my God, physically, I mean, this person could be experiencing some health issues as well as a result of, you know, the stress that they're under. I'm hearing their immune system as well could be debilitated. The devil as well, again, might have picked up certain, you know, bad habits in order to cope. And I feel like that's been kind of like the energy that they've had for however long. And, you know, something happened, you know, that is freeing them and liberating them, but not before taking something away from them. I guess that's why I started talking about the Santa Muerte. It's like, okay, you're gonna get what you want, but it's gonna hurt a little bit. It's not a little bit. It's really going to cost you. But I'm hearing it's not like they signed up for it. All right. What are they thinking? What are they thinking? What are they thinking about you? What are they thinking right now in their present circumstances about what, you know, the situation, what's going on? Let's see, what are they thinking? What's in their head? They're thinking judgment, you see? Judgment. And look, here we have a person that's like they have like a two-faced kind of, right? Judgment. And then we have the 9 of Swords. Okay, so there's like guilt as well that this person is experiencing. There's a lot of guilt. You see how the beginning, they have the Tower and then they have the Page of Cups. So it's something like, it's like chaos, but then there's something good there, right? It's that darkness and there's a twinkle. It's pretty much what their present moment is like. For many of you as well, this person might have, you know, freed themselves. I mean, very unexpectedly, you know, sometimes the universe just does it for you, right? But if you wait for the universe to do it for you, that's when it's like there's no if buts about it. You just kind of deal and you deal with what it gives you and how it does it, right? And you have this kind of, in a way, no say, right? With the Tower, because what's the Tower? The Tower is something that should have never been. A tower is something that it's going to fall apart sooner or later. So it's like, you know, why still feed it, right? Why still feed the monster? You know, you're feeding this monster and you're just, you know, it's going to turn around and bite you in the butt. So might as well just stay away from the monster, stop feeding the monster, right? And, well, it's like you are entertaining something that you shouldn't. And you should stop. And, you know, people don't stop for many reasons. And then what happens is like the universe is there watching you, like, just a matter of time. And then one day, you know, God's big hands are like, ding, there, it's time. And it just creates this chaos in your life. But it's like you had it coming in a way, you know? So in their thoughts, judgment, I feel like this person also feels like they're being kind of punished at this time. And they're feeling guilty because it's almost as if they're getting something that they want. And it's also causing somebody else, maybe, it's creating chaos for somebody else. Because the judgment here says earned reward. It's earned reward. So you see, I feel like, and again, we go back to the Tower and the Page of Cups. There's something good coming from that. And I feel like that's something good for many of you. I mean, it's love. It's you in some way or form, okay? It's something that brings them happiness. So, you know, can you imagine being in a position like that where it's almost like you can't celebrate? I was watching this movie the other day on Netflix. It's about, I forgot the name of it, but it had, the actress is really beautiful. I think she's like half Dominican, I believe, and half something else. And pretty much the series is about her. She marries an Italian, marries an Italian, and they have children, and the guy turns out to have terminal cancer. And her whole family comes together and really helps her out. And well, if you could think about it, it's like, you know, the husband has cancer, but everybody's life is still happening, right? And her sister is gonna get married. So it's like they have good news, but they can't really share it with everybody else because of, you know, the unfortunate circumstances that, you know, the sister's going through and the husband having cancer. So it kind of gives me that vibe of like, I can't really show that I'm happy, or if I do, I kind of feel guilty. You know, that's Nine of Swords. Kind of feel guilty about it, earned reward, and then feeling guilty about it. So you see, karma, okay, the judgment as well is karma. So there's like there's a lot of karma, okay, that is I mean, that is being paid off at this time. A lot, there's a karmic buildup here, guys, for sure. I feel like this is somewhat traumatic for sure, especially if they have any sort of past, you know, trauma, childhood trauma. I feel like this for sure is something that, you know, is bringing to the surface, you know, certain feelings, you know, emotions, thoughts, okay, that well, that are causing, you know, some psychological stress, trouble there with them. Judgment and the Nine of Swords. So that's kind of like what they're thinking. They're thinking, oh my goodness, this is all happening for a reason. I feel like they're thinking that this is all happening for a reason. I'm also getting this is for the best, or this is good for me, but then gosh, I feel bad about this. Oh my God, there's like a lot, there's conflicting emotions here, guys, happening with them. Wow. Okay, so that's where their thoughts are at. And I think I want to leave. Well, let me get one more card. Yeah. We have the Three of Swords and it's reversed. I feel like they're also, there's a sense of relief at the same time, guys. Again, it's like this feeling of like, gosh, that it had to get real. It's like it had to it's like that had to happen in order for this to happen. But damn, why? Kind of feeling. So the Three of Swords reverse. I feel like this person as well maybe could have, okay, gotten betrayed. They could have gotten betrayed. But again, it's like a big lesson learned, a very huge lesson learned, very huge karmic lessons, guys. And certain false constructs, okay, that they were entertaining, certain things, okay, that were no longer serving them, that they, you know, were not doing away with, okay, are all at play here. They're at this time just thinking about recovering, I suppose. Yeah, recovering, perhaps reflecting, taking it all in, because the judgment is about reflecting about the past, learning from the past, a review of the past. How did I get here? Why did this happen? You know, like this. All of that stuff is going through their head. And I feel like this is really, again, helping them reflect and look deeper into perhaps, you know, certain things that they were doing or not doing. And I feel like they just can't wait to just heal from whatever this is. It's the Three of Swords reversed, which talks about, you know, healing. It's in their mind. Okay. So I feel as well that there's a lot of perhaps negative thinking that they are finally, you know, able to release and let go of, heal from, okay? But not through first going through something incredibly uncomfortable. I feel like this person as well, if you're not in contact with them, I do feel like they want to reach out. I do feel like they need help. They need support, because the Six of Pentacles is right here at the bottom. And you know, see how those hands are reaching for each other? The sunflower to me is the symbol of hope. You're just trying to remain positive. Look, find the light in the darkness. Generous giving. I feel like this person as well is wanting to, it's like they have something to give you. Perhaps there's a sense of gratitude as well. Perhaps a newfound sense of gratitude in some way towards you. That all of this is kind of like making them, you know, feel or realize here. Generous giving, the Six of Pentacles. They need help. They need support. They need a lot at this time. They find themselves in a place I'm hearing to open themselves up as well as to receive, okay? And that's kind of like where it is that they find themselves. I'm hearing this entire experience has opened up a channel within them, guys, a channel. All right, let's see. What is hidden? What is hidden? What is hidden? Let's see, my dear Aries, what is hidden? Aries, what is hidden? Uh-oh. What is hidden, Aries? Maybe something you don't see. It is the Hermit, soul searching. Judgment at the bottom again. This is what you don't see. I feel like what you don't see perhaps is this person has really gained a lot of wisdom, is currently gaining a lot of wisdom, has really matured, has really grown through what it is that they're going through, which means what? It means that they have a different outlook, perhaps a different perspective out of life, out of, you know, a different perspective on the connection that the both of you have, or whatever happened there or didn't happen, you know. The Hermit. They're also feeling incredibly vulnerable, okay, with this woman there naked. There's this vulnerability there, this of being exposed, soul searching. They're again thinking about, they're just thinking about so many things, guys, of how it is. I'm hearing that they can better themselves. They recognize, let's just say that they recognize, okay? That's what I keep hearing. They recognize something that they didn't before. And despite how horrible or how bad or how difficult whatever this is, they know deep inside it's something that divine in nature for sure with this Judgment card, that they deserved in a way, it feels, in a way, yeah. What I mean by that is deserved in the way of they were in need of this lesson. Okay, they were in need of this lesson that they have gained, okay, already. That's something it is that you should know. They're soul searching. They feel lost as well. They're in need of guidance. All right. I'm hearing they're looking to God. They're looking to the Holy Spirit. They're looking to their spirit, guys. They're looking, okay, they're feeling a little bit lost here, just a little bit, and they're having to like find their way. We have the Knight of Cups, flowing attraction, and then we have the Empress. I'm telling you, this guy, girl, whatever, this Knight of Cups, look, they're on a motorcycle. Maybe this is a person that, you know, maybe likes the aviators. And then I'm also getting, for others of you, they're always carrying like a bottle of water around. Flowing attraction. I feel like this person has, again, something it is that you should know what is hidden. So for many of you, you don't know this necessarily. Maybe you feel it, but it's not like something that is like fully exposed. With this Knight of Cups, a little while ago, I had said something about like a channel has opened. That channel, guys, is just their heart chakra. For many of you is open, okay? It's like it had to be cracked open. It's kind of like this feels like as well, you know, and you have to be cracked open. I'm hearing their heart was like a coconut. And well, it was open with an impact, right? And well, I feel like this open channel, their heart chakra opening is really getting them in touch with their emotions. And perhaps that is something that they've never really maybe done before, because hello, I feel like their heart chakra was closed before. So they are experiencing maybe a lot of feelings that they didn't have before. And I feel like overall, this is something very pleasant, okay? It's something that is bringing them, is inspiring them, okay? This love it is that they have for you. And they really want to nurture, okay, this connection. This feeling it is that they have for you is something that makes them feel good at this time, you know? That's when you really know. You could tell the difference, right? When you're like feeling really, really crappy, but then it's like you find something that makes you feel good. Like all you want to do is like stay in that feeling, right? Like, ooh, what is that? Like, I want to get closer to that. So you're kind of like that good feeling, and you're that good feeling that they want to nurture, and that's all they want to stay there. And well, we have this Empress, and there we have an Earth with a hand. So I feel like this person is thinking about growth, okay? The growth with you, the possibilities, the potential that, you know, this feeling that they have for you has, you know, this feeling, I want it to grow. I want, you know, to nurture it. I want to just hold it and take care of it and feed it what it needs so that it could grow into something beautiful with this Empress and this Knight of Cups. That's kind of like what is hidden from you. This is maybe what you don't know, but maybe do know. Who knows? This person might even be thinking about children, okay? Because that to me looks like a pregnant belly, just a little bit. And they're kind of feeling a little bit wild, maybe experimental. Right now in love, I feel like as well they're feeling a bit what is it, maybe just a little bit impulsive to them. It might feel like and that impulsiveness that they're perceiving is just a desire to want to allow their emotions to like guide them and lead them. So that's kind of like what's going on with them, guys. And they're looking forward to like a whole new, like a new chance. It's kind of what I'm getting, a new opportunity here, guys. You see this Ace of Pentacles is there at the bottom. Hoping, hoping, hoping. hoping, right? Hoping that, well, think that things get better, okay? And I'm telling you, I feel like they see you as being a big part of, you're a very big part, a big piece, an ingredient here that is needed. I'm hearing for this new growth in their life. All right, very nice. What can you expect in moving forward, my dear Aries? What can you expect in moving forward? What can you expect in moving forward, my dear Aries? This is future foresight for you. This is what you can expect in moving forward. Let's see, Aries. This is what you can expect in moving forward. What's going to be developing future foresight. Let's see, something I can leave you with, okay? Oh my God. That is a genie in a bottle. The 9 of Cups, guys. Wishes granted. Look at that. Their wishes are going to be granted. What have we seen from the beginning? I mean, you know, whatever wish it is that they have, guys, and I do feel like this is them like rubbing this genie, right, and getting this wish. I feel like it's a new beginning, a new opportunity with you. I really do feel is that. Wishes granted. Wow. And, you know, I feel like this is something good for you as well. Absolutely. Look, there's that Wheel of Fortune. I think I saw it at the beginning. Lucky twist of fate. Maybe you weren't expecting this. I don't think they were either. It's almost like being given another chance, right? Another chance at love, another chance at love. Lucky twist of fate. Wow. And I'm telling you, I feel like this person, for many of you, got to the point where they felt like maybe they lost you forever. Right? Like they felt the loss. They felt the loss. I'm telling you, they did. They lost you. They lost something. They lost it. They lost the chance. They lost an opportunity. They lost something. They felt the loss. I'm telling you. And they sat in it for a while. Will sit in it for a while. And then all of a sudden, right, this 9 of Cups comes in, this genie, right, like unexpectedly, like, hello. Guess what is your lucky day? It's your lucky day. Wheel of Fortune. Lucky twist of fate happens. You see, my dear Aries? I feel like that's you too. I mean, do expect the unexpected. That is the Wheel of Fortune. So don't expect me to tell you exactly what that is, because the Wheel of Fortune, I always say, is also unexpected for me. The Wheel of Fortune just says that there's going to be unexpected events, circumstances, okay, that take place that you're not going to see coming. But I feel like these are all good things, because sometimes, you know, the Wheel of Fortune always catches you off guard usually, right? But it could be something bad. Here is something very good. It says lucky twist of fate. So do expect to feel lucky, I'm hearing, because your wishes are going to be granted as well, my dear Aries. Perhaps your wish is their wish. There's a lot of guidance here too, because there's a compass that I'm seeing here. Wishes granted. Look at that. Oh, what a lucky time. What a lucky time. And we have the 10 of Cups. Oh my God. Lovingly complete. There. It's all, I'm hearing it's all going to come to you wrapped up in a very nice present. I'm hearing for right on time for Christmas. Look at that. You're getting exactly what it is that you want. And then for others of you, you're going to get the best present ever, and it's going to be a surprise. Lovingly complete. Oh my God. And all is perfect in the world again, isn't it? The 10 of Cups. There's a cycle here that is starting, a cycle here that's completing something for many of you. Here we have, again, there's like a lot of karma that I saw here. So for many of you, this is like a major cycle, okay, karmic cycle that is finally able to be closed, okay? And well, when that happens, you're rewarded tremendously right at the end of it. So that's what I see here, guys. Oh my goodness. That's beautiful. Now let's get some closing messages. This is the Eye of Zen romance cards. If you want to book a reading with me, my dear Aries, you can do so by going to the link down below in the description box. It's going to take you to VotreVoyageTarot.com, where you could book a private reading with me. All right, closing message for my dear Aries. Here we go. New love. A potential love connection awaits. New love, guys. New love. This is new love. This is like, again, just a whole new beginning in love, guys. Beautiful energy. A lot of new energy. Love, a potential love connection awaits. For sure. We have regrets. We saw that. And we have friends and money. Money could be an issue, a problem, guys. Unbalanced finances have hindered your romantic endeavors. We saw that, you know, again, in the Five of Pentacles. That is financial hardships, hardships in all kind of ways. I'm telling you, I feel like significant other, perhaps even maybe you, my dear Aries, but definitely them. They got hit all kinds of ways, okay? Regret, an unhealthy reflection on the past. Forgiveness is required for healing to begin. So you see, there's a lot of regrets here for many of you. This new love, guys, is, I'm hearing a whole new person coming your way, okay? It's not the same person, I'm telling you. It's not the same person that you once knew. This is like a whole new person, I'm telling you. They've been reborn, okay? An unhealthy reflection on the past. Forgiveness is required for healing to begin. So know that there's a lot of regrets. There's a lot of things that certainly did go wrong. There's a lot of shoulda, woulda, couldas. But in order for, I'm hearing this new love to come in, to accept this new love, there is a need to forgive, okay, and forget. We have friends. A meaningful connection is necessary in your time of need. I'm telling you, like, this person needs a friend. They need a friend. They need a friend. You need a friend. They need a friend. A meaningful connection is necessary in your time of need. Friends, that's needing somebody there for you during hard times. I see that happening. All right, let's see. Let's grab final messages from this deck. It's called the Butterfly Effect. The Butterfly Effect. All right, let's see. Let's see, my dear Aries. We have intuition. Your intuition is your superpower. You are harnessing your psychic abilities and learning to trust that your inner voice, to guide you, to guide the decisions you make. Sorry. Intuition. Your intuition is your superpower. You are harnessing your psychic abilities and learning to trust that inner voice to guide the decisions you make. Okay, so you're trusting your intuition, my dear Aries. Do know that that's your superpower. What does that mean? It means that you shouldn't doubt what it is that you feel, okay? This also, you know, gives me the feeling as well that you have been doubting a whole lot, right? You have been doubting, but soon, okay, very, very soon, if not now, very soon, there is something that is happening that is going to give you that boost in confidence, okay, that is going to, something, right, that is going to let you know, like, you know what, I was right, or I should really trust, you know, my intuition. Here it says transition. You're undergoing a significant life change or entering into a time of transition. Growth will only be possible by suspending your desires to fulfill the uncomfortable void that you feel. So we saw that there's like major transitions that are happening. Right now, you're undergoing a significant life change. Yeah, major life cycles. We saw it there with the Wheel of Fortune. But again, I feel like many of you, you've already gone, okay, through the trenches. You've already gone through the hard stuff. And now you just find yourself, I'm hearing, hopping over, right? You're like hopping over to that new cycle is pretty much what we have here. There's a lot of growth. There's so much growth, guys. It also does say, growth will only be possible by suspending your desire to fill the uncomfortable void that you feel. So, you know, this transition is still happening. There might be some things that maybe you feel like are not happening fast enough. And, you know, you might fall back on certain negative behavior patterns, you know, to kind of like fill in that uncomfortable feeling is pretty much what this is saying, watch out for that. And, you know, be patient, okay? Aries, story of your life, right? Be patient. You've put in the hard work and now you are waiting to reap the benefits. Keep believing that your season is coming. The good you have put out in your life will manifest. There is no need to rush it. This is advice for you, okay, Aries? Listen. Trust your intuition, okay? Trust it. It's your guiding light. Trust it. It's also saying, listen up. You're going through transitions yourself, major transitions in your life, okay? What does that mean? It means you're going through a lot of changes. It means you're having to adapt, okay? Relearn, perhaps, you know, do things differently. That could be difficult, okay? So be patient with yourself. It also says is telling you not to rush anything. And I know that's the last thing you want to hear. Don't rush. Like, don't tell an Aries, you know, to slow down. Yeah, you're not necessarily being asked to slow down. You're just being asked to be in the present moment, guys, because this is like something very major that's going on in your life. And you need to be present and aware to like take it all in, guys. You could miss a lot of things that are very important during this time. If I'm hearing, if you're just focusing maybe on the future or on the past, okay? Believe that your season is coming, all the hard work that you've put in, okay? Maybe at work, at career, or whatever, you know, life, your spiritual journey, your spiritual progress, whatever, okay? You've been investing time and energy. And maybe you haven't really seen things pay off. I'm hearing it's okay. Good things take time to grow, okay? What you don't see are those big roots, okay, underground that have been, you know, growing and growing and growing. There's no pulling that out, okay? You need to be patient, okay? All your hard work is going to pay off. The good you have put out in your life will manifest, okay? So that's a lot of good karma as well. You could be thinking, oh, you know, why does this happen to me? I'm a good person. I'm always doing this. I'm always doing that for others. And then look, I always get the short end of the stick. No, 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 no. That's not the case, okay? Everything good that you do, everything you've put out into the universe, okay, is going to come back. That's just the law, okay? That's universal law right there. It's going to come back to you, okay? So for many of you, do expect a lot of good karma to come back around. It's coming, okay? Don't lose faith. Don't lose hope. Remember that there's no need to rush it, okay? There's no need to rush the present moment, which means, what does that mean? It means that there's something special right here, right now. There's something special about this moment, okay? My dear Aries, this is what I have for you. Thank you so much for allowing me to do this reading for you. As always, truly, it was my honor and my pleasure. You guys take care, okay? Bye-bye.